we know we are love. We know.
People leave, you lose things, and I have the capacity to be with these experiences.
Mm-hmm.
And does the desire, the wantingness, it's not just like, I know I can survive this loss or whatever comes. It's like, but is the desire stronger because you know the possibility of what it is, So it's like the wantingness of it and wanting not just to be receiving of love, but wanting your love to pour into something as well.
I love that you brought up the desire too, because part of it was coming to a place of safety where I would allow myself to recognize and express those desires.
Yeah.
Like I have a desire for family, for a safe home, for partnership. And for so long, I would not allow myself to feel and acknowledge those desires because the risk was too big and maybe it didn't even seem possible. And the ache of it was too much. And so getting to that place where I could feel and express those desires to myself, to know that.
Yeah, there's two things that are just so powerful in this. Like, one is when we're processing things like anger or grief, we're tonifying our nervous system to allow it to receive and process bigger, louder, more passionate, emotional experiences. And that includes love, bliss, desire, right? Like that when we're doing this, it's not just so that we can not feel anger all the time or not feel afraid all the time.
Right.
But because we know we are love. We know somewhere under all that stuff sometimes that there's something that is our bodily physiological birthright to feel joy, to feel bliss, to feel connection, arousal, passion, like all of that, whatever qualities of relationship, intimacy, tenderness, care, right? Like we know that. And it actually allows us to be able to endure the beautiful parts about love because we become actually quite fragile in attachment wounding and complex post-traumatic stress, that everything that dings us is like, and it can become just quite a fragile state where just a glance can send us spiraling down into shame and wanting to break up, because we are in that more fragile state. And so building up the capacity to be with others in relationship actually makes us sturdier, stronger, more resilient for love, like for these beautiful things. A lot of people come into coaching, and I don't know if you experience, and you say, well, what do you want? There's like, well, I don't want to be mad. I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to hurt people. And I'm like, okay, what do you want? But we don't even know. We like literally can't even go there because we're in this supremely protective state for a good reason.
Yeah. And I think too, there's so much about attachment wounding and complex trauma that, and even PTSD, right? Some of the stuff that we actually remember and that happens later on in life, like it's so burdening on our souls and who we really are at that fundamental level of love and bliss and what we can really handle. And we just need to, there's so much about like what I start doing with people. It's like, oh no, now we're like getting rid of stuff. Like we are purging, we are bringing the soul through as to like what you do really want and how you really identify who you are. And I find that to be such a beautiful undoing, unraveling, unfurling of the human that comes through after all of this stuff.
It really,
We've been through.
yeah. It really, like when you talk about that, it's some of the deepest like whys for nervous system training and somatic practices, the self-expression and the presence, the ability to really be present with another person and to also be able to stay connected to self and be self-expressed, and creating the capacity and the ability through some of the repatterning, some of the shedding of the other lenses and filters and protective responses that just allow for presence and expression.
Yeah, and also just to say really quick, like our needs, our desires, all of that, they're not selfish. We long to love others.
Yes.
When we have a chance to help or show up or like really meet someone's need, it's like we love that. We love that so much. And so getting back in touch with our needs and having the internal safety and capacity to self-express, to have that presence with ourselves enough to know the need, and then the self-expression capacity to express the need, we're actually giving people opportunities to love. Like, it's quite generous. It's not a burden. I mean, it is, but it's a cute one, like a little backpack with a little weight in it, and you're training. You're going uphill. You're like, oh, I'm going to carry this all the way to the top because I'm so strong. Like, that's like the burden of love,
Yeah. You just watched an excerpt from our full Trauma Rewired episode. There's so much more to this conversation. If you're curious about how neuroscience and the nervous system shape your behavior, resilience, and growth, click the link below to watch the full episode. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights and tools to rewire your nervous system for lasting change.